So today on Mountain Monday, we're going to talk a little bit less about the specific details and just more about respecting nature and leave no trace and kind of an outdoor code of ethics. So, we are going to be having a ton more people than these places are used to have housing, right? So whether we're at the Tahoe, where we're going to be at least 75 of us, or there's going to be these other hikes that are going all across the country, these places are used to having smaller groups. And so we need to make sure that we adventure respectfully. So ways to do that, right? The common leave no trace saying is take nothing but pictures and leave nothing but footprints, right? And let's take that to heart. We don't need to be picking flowers if there's flowers growing. Of course, don't be throwing trash. But that even goes down to little like crumbs. Just make sure you clean up everything after yourselves. That all has an effect, and we need to make it, leave it perfect for the person that's coming in behind us, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got a great opportunity here to be in some really beautiful settings around the U.S. The last thing we'd want to do is leave any kind of sign that we've been there, anything that would detract from someone else's experience, and also, just doing any damage to the trail. Part of that includes staying on the trail. We're not going to be cutting through the woods. Sometimes you'll have switchbacks along the trails. We don't ever cut switchbacks. Take the actual trail that's marked out, follow the route. We want to leave as little impact that we can on the landscape.
Yeah, and that's it's really important to think about. Just don't cut off trails, especially when we're back, like Evan said, in the switchbacks at the higher elevations and stuff. It seems so easy to just kind of cut from trail to trail. Well, there's a reason the trail is made the way it is, and they adjust those. So please do stay on trail. And at the time of stopping, there's a lot of people that we're not thinking anybody's intending on littering or any of those kind of purposes. But if you do come across something, pick it up or talk to if you don't feel comfortable picking it up, talk to your trip leader. I'm sure that they'd be happy, and we'll all probably carry extra trash bags just to pick up after our large groups afterwards.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're super thankful for the opportunity to get outside, to explore these places. If you can, anytime you do stop, take a look around you before you get back on the trail. See if anybody accidentally dropped something out of their backpack. Sometimes some trash might fall out of somebody's pack as they're walking on the trail. Just be an advocate for the area that you're in, watching out for any trash that might be left behind or sign that we've impacted that area. Yeah, so to introduce a topic, maybe nobody wants to talk about it, but it's worth discussing, is using the restroom on the trail. So we're going to kind of talk about two separate incidences. The first is if you need to step off and urinate somewhere along the trail. Generally, in most of the areas we're okay with you stepping off the trail. Try to be discreet, maybe go 50 to 100 yards away from the trail, and you can relieve yourself in the woods.
Yeah, and again, like Evan said, just try to get off the trail. If you got somebody else that needs to urinate, help protect them and help warn other people coming up. Give them the privacy. Everybody, that's the biggest thing about this. You just want your privacy. If you do have to go, number two, if you have to poop in the woods, you have to poop in the woods, right? And so it gets a little bit more complicated when you're above the tree line, right? So what we suggest is that everybody bring their own toilet paper, bring your own large Ziploc bag, maybe even a couple of them. If you really are worried about this, what you can do is actually put duct tape all around your Ziploc bag, and it'll just give it an extra sense of protection and an extra sense of security just visually. But if you do have to, use the restroom, you do have to poop, go 100 yards off the trail. Try to get some people to kind of help you protect other people from being in sight. And you do need to pack out everything you bring. So it's kind of, we've all probably picked up after our dog or somebody's dog, right? It's the same concept. You just pick it up, make sure you get all the toilet paper that you used as well. Pack it in the Ziploc bag, double it up if you want, and you have that duct tape to kind of protect yourselves, and then just put it in the back. It's not going to leak more than anything else is. Put it in your Ziploc bag and just carry it out and dispose of it properly when you get back to the hotel or down off the mountain. So,
yeah. And for our remote hikers, sorry to interrupt you there.
Go.
So for our remote hikers, one great resource is your local ranger station. They actually have kits with detailed instructions for using the restroom in the outdoors. Go pick one of those up. You can talk to somebody. There's videos online. There are great instructions out there, and you can have a kit that's actually built for using the restroom in the outdoors.
Yeah, guys, it seems awkward, but all of us do it. It shouldn't be awkward. We're all out here for the fun, and all that means to us is if you're using the restroom, number one or two, that means you're eating and drinking, which is a super good thing. That means you're being really healthy. And with higher elevation, you might just have a bit of a runny stomach. So just don't feel anything weird about it. It's something we all do, and it's super important that you take care of yourself and take care of your body for your highest success rate of successfully summiting. And without feeling uncomfortable the whole time. So have a group of friends, have people around you watch out for you, and just do it, but make sure you do take everything out, right? We don't want to leave that upon somebody else hiking, especially if they start adjusting the trail hikes and all of a sudden they go by places where people have used the restroom. So just like we talked about, the leave no trace, that's a super important thing, but make sure you bring it out and dispose of it properly. But don't be embarrassed of it. It's something that we all do.